VNQ Tech Talks, the podcast where we make tech trends fun. Today, I'm your host, Danisa and we dive to help us navigate this tech jungle. We've got our go-to guru, Charity Ramnyaniwa. Welcome, Charity.
Hi, Danisa. Happy to be here. I've brought my virtual machete to cut through the tech jargon.
Oh, wow, we're definitely going to need it, Charity. Now, let's start at the very beginning. What exactly is data protection as a service?
So data protection as a service is like having a digital bodyguard for your data. It's a cloud-based service that helps organizations protect their critical data. So think of it as a combination of data backup and recovery, disaster recovery, and a fortress of security measures. It ensures your data is safe, secure, and always available. Kind of like that friend who always has snacks in their bag.
Snacks and data protection, two essentials in life, right? Now, can you give us a taste of the key features of data protection as a service?
Absolutely. First up, data backup and recovery. Data protection as a service automates the process of regularly backing up your data to a secure off-site location in the cloud. So if things go sideways, your hardware failures, ransomware attacks, or even accidental deletion, you've got a backup ready to roll. It's like having a safety net when learning to ride a bicycle.
Well, I could have definitely used a safety net in my bicycle riding days. And not to give away my age, but when I learned to ride the bicycle, there was no helmets, there was no knee guards or ankle guards. So if you were headed for any kind of accident, then that was what happened. Now, what do you do about any major disasters?
That's where disaster recovery sweeps in, like a superhero. If your primary IT infrastructure takes a hit, data protection as a service, it helps you recover your data and applications very quickly. So this minimizes your downtime and ensures your business can continue running smoothly.
So it's not just about storing your data, but it's about making sure you can bounce back quickly. Now, how does data protection as a service keep your data secure?
Data protection as a service uses top-notch security measures like encryption to protect your data, both at rest and in transit. So your sensitive information stays safe from unauthorized accesses or breaches. So it's like having a secret recipe encrypted, so only the chef can read it. Plus, it helps you stay compliant with data regulations, which is a big win for a lot of organizations.
Absolutely. Security and compliance, that's like the dynamic duo of data management, right? Now, what other perks does data protection as a service offer?
One biggie is reduced cost. You don't need to invest in or maintain your own data protection infrastructure, which can save you money. So it's also scalable. So you can adjust your storage as your data grows without any hassle. It's like having a magic bag that expands as you keep putting more into it.
Sounds like a dream come true. Now, you mentioned advanced security features. How does data protection as a service handle those?
Data protection as a service often implements a zero trust architecture. So meaning every access attempt is authenticated and authorized. So only authorized users can get in, no exceptions. And they use immutability. By immutability we mean once data is saved, it cannot be modified or deleted. So it's like having a diary with an unbreakable lock, which makes it impenetrable and perfect for stopping ransomware.
Sure. Your immutability is definitely a strong feature. Now, what about managing all of this? Does data protection as a service make it easier?
Definitely. One of the perks is simplified management. So data protection as a service takes over the heavy lifting of managing your data backups and recovery, freeing up your IT team to focus on more strategic initiatives. It's like having a personal assistant who manages all the boring tasks so you can shine.
Wow, well, I wish I had a personal assistant who could handle all my boring stuff so I could shine. That sounds fantastic. Now, how does data protection as a service compare to data platform as a service?
That's a great question. Data protection as a service is all about protecting your data. backups, security, recovery. Whereas data platform as a service, on the other hand, focuses on managing and analyzing your data. So it provides a platform for data storage, processing, and analytics. Think of it as data protection as a service as the vault, and data platform as a service as the library.
Got it. Okay, so can you give us an example of a data protection as a service solution from a specific provider?
Sure thing. Take Rubrik Data Protection as a Service, for instance. It backs up various data sources, including your virtual machines, physical servers, your databases, applications, and endpoints. So it ensures your data security with strong encryption, immutable backups, and a zero trust model. Plus, it offers a robust disaster recovery option, allowing you to recover data to a different points in location and time, even across cloud environments. It's like having a Swiss Army knife for data protection.
That's very impressive, Charity. Now, does Rubrik Data Protection as a Service integrate well with existing IT infrastructures?
Oh, yes, it does. Rubrik Data Protection as a Service plays well with other children. This includes various cloud platforms, virtualization environments, and backup tools, making it versatile and easy to incorporate into your existing setup.
That's really insightful, Charity. Before we wrap up, any final thoughts or advice to our listeners who are considering data protection as a service?
Oh, yes. I'd say make sure to consult the provider to ensure their solutions meet your specific needs, like your pain points for your company, like what are the pain points that always give you headaches in your company. Data protection as a service can significantly enhance your data protection strategy, reduce costs, and free up your IT resources. But it's very crucial to choose the right partner who understands your unique requirements. It's like finding the perfect pair of shoes. It just needs to fit right.
That is great advice, Charity. I think we can all relate to finding that perfect pair of shoes. Thank you so much for demystifying data protection as a service for us today.
It's my pleasure, Danisa.
That's all for today's episode of VNQ Tech Talks. If you have any questions or want to learn more about data protection as a service, please visit our website www.vnqsystems.co.za or feel free to reach out to us on our social media channels. Thanks for tuning in, folks. I'm your host, Danisa Boyman. Until next time, stay tech savvy.